After decades of friendship, passion, and fierce debate, it's officially over. And just like that, it's coming to an end, and no one saw it coming this soon. Cynthia Nixon just dropped a bittersweet farewell. Sarah Jessica Parker reflected on nearly 30 years of Carrie Bradshaw, and Kristin Davis opened up with a raw message about the family behind the scenes. But what really led to this sudden goodbye? Was this always the plan, or did something shift behind closed doors? Let's dive into the emotional final chapter that's left fans stunned and the cast heartbroken. The announcement came quietly, almost too quietly for a show that redefined a generation. On Friday, August 1st, showrunner Michael Patrick King confirmed the news, and just like that, we'll end with season 3. No press event, no dramatic cliffhanger, just a message, calm, direct, and surprisingly final. King admitted the decision hit him while writing the finale. He called it a wonderful place to stop. And while the original season was planned for 10 episodes, it was extended to 12. A parting gift to loyal fans. What's more surprising, they held back the announcement. Why? King said they didn't want the word final to overshadow the fun. But fans think something more complex is at play. Just hours after the news broke, Cynthia Nixon Miranda Hobbs herself took to Instagram. Her message? Poetic, raw, and completely unfiltered. "I can't believe our wild, beautiful, and just like that ride is almost over," she began. She called the experience a delight from start to finish, then added something that hit fans hard. "I will miss working with these people every day so incredibly much." In just a few lines, she captured something beyond performance. A real bond. A shared legacy. And then came the tease. Get ready for a lot more carousels in the weeks to come. She wasn't kidding. Nixon didn't just post words, she opened a time capsule. In a series of images and videos, she showed Miranda's evolution not just as a character, but as a woman. From courtroom battles and motherhood to heartbreaks and radical change, Miranda's arc became one of the show's most talked about transformations. She included behind-the-scenes moments with Sarah Jessica Parker and Kristin Davis, shots with the newer cast members, and rare glimpses from filming days on the original Sex and the City set. But the photo that stopped people mid-scroll? A tender moment with Willie Garson, the beloved actor who played Stanford. Gone too soon, but never forgotten. Nixon went deeper. She honored the characters who defined Miranda's story both personally and romantically. David Eigenberg, who played Steve, appeared in several throwback shots. From steamy scenes to emotionally brutal moments, their chemistry helped ground the series in something real. Then came the nod to Sarah Ramirez, who portrayed the controversial Che Diaz. Fans were divided, but Nixon's inclusion of Ramirez in her tribute signaled something bigger: respect, evolution, and no regrets. Even Brady, Miranda's son, made the montage from baby photos to his rebellious teenage years. This was a goodbye to a family, not just a show. Then came the voice everyone was waiting for: Sarah Jessica Parker. She didn't write a goodbye, she wrote a eulogy. In her post, she captured 27 years of Carrie Bradshaw in one flowing, heartfelt reflection. She broke hearts, heels, habits. Parker began. She loved, lost, won, tripped, leaped, aged, got wiser. The post read like a novel detailing Carrie's romances, her heartbreaks, her endless devotion to New York City. But the final line hit hardest: she danced with Stanford. It wasn't just a memory. It was a love letter to a friend who never got to see the final curtain call. While Nixon and Parker focused on characters and cast, Kristin Davis shifted the spotlight. She pulled back the curtain, revealing the 400 artisans who built the world of And Just Like That. In her post, Davis said, "I am profoundly sad, not because of the storyline, not because of fame, but because the family that made it all happen, the makeup artists, costume designers, sound editors, camera operators, would no longer return to that sacred space." She reminded fans that behind every glamorous outfit and witty line was a crew working with deep love, a truth often forgotten in the noise of celebrity. So why stop now? According to Michael Patrick King, it was a creative decision. But fans aren't convinced. Some believe the show's mixed reception played a role. Others think the return of Kim Cattrall in season 2, however brief, was a signal that closure was coming. And then there's the unspoken question: was season 3 always meant to be the end? Or did something change behind the scenes? There's no official word on spin-offs, reunions, or a revival movie. But if Sex and the City has taught us anything, it's never truly over. And Just Like That was never just about dating or designer shoes. It was a mirror reflecting love, friendship, loss, reinvention, and the power of women telling their stories unapologetically. For over 2 decades, fans grew up with these characters. They cried when Big left, cheered when Charlotte found balance, felt every awkward, powerful, heartbreaking moment of Miranda's journey. This ending feels less like a cancellation and more like the final page of a diary we never wanted to close. As the final episodes of season 3 approach, emotions are running high. Will Carrie find peace? Will Miranda come full circle? Will Samantha make one last surprise appearance? One thing's certain, no reboot, sequel, or spin-off will ever capture this lightning in a bottle again. Because this wasn't just a show, it was a movement. A 27-year-long love letter to New York, to complicated women, and to the friendships that outlast everything else. And just